Okay, let's talk about the ability to remember where the maximum velocities exist in their corresponding frequencies on a job. Now, I'm going to replay a job here, um, and it was from December of 2016. It was a Mako job, and basically, what happened here is let me run the job here. Let me move the cursor over a little bit. The time display here on the bottom, and I'm going to hit run. So while the machine's warming up, nothing's going on. And then when we start, you can see these frequencies are showing up where we're vibrating at. And this blue is, kind of where we're at 16 hertz and so on. But if you notice when we started up, there was some frequencies down here, and you can see as we're lowering the the frequency, these signals come up and then they disappear because this is an average display. So we can't possibly remember where we were or what velocity amplitudes there were at the time so that we can, I'm going to stop this for a minute, so that we can hone in on the maximum velocity and that associated frequency. So here's a technique. We can click this button up here. You can see where my mouse is. You don't see the pull down menu, but I'm going to click on it forever. And what this does is it turns on the peak hold feature and it keeps it in a persistent mode called forever so that as the frequencies show up on the screen, their maximum values will be retained. And I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So I'm going to hit run, start over again. And there you go. We just turned on at that frequency at 8 hertz, 8, almost 9 hertz. It was up to 19 inches per second. And here we are here at, what frequency is this? This is about 16. And you see there's a nice good peak there. We're up at 22 or so inches per second. That's a pretty good one. But we're spending a lot of time down here at a lower, at a frequency that has a lower velocity. And remember, the key to impedance matching is to have a high velocity because impedance is defined as a resistance to motion, and that number goes down as the velocity goes up. And that's when we start to match the resonator or the oscillator to the pipe string more efficiently for the transmission of energy. So as you can see, here is this envelope of marker values that are being retained as we sweep around. And it's a reminder as to where we were and what those values were. So we should be concentrating our energy here at 16 and a quarter hertz for the maximum velocity. You can see that velocity there is around 23 or so. And instead, we're spending a lot of time down here at 17 hertz and all that. And there's a little bit of a mismatch. So we're not getting maximum energy input into the system.